I'm not talking to you now. Sorry, I just tickled myself. I'm like, oh! Mr. Wave. You literally legs, arms, and a head. What the fuck? Oh my god! Firing blanks.
Mine. I spoke that.
Please, you can, and boom. Oh. I pressed a random button and it was the button for this thing I'm already on. We offered Side-Eye Guy's asshole up to the incubus/succubus. Nothing happened to his bumhole.
It's a noxious odour and it smells pretty rotten, and I've got a strong suspicion it's coming from your bottom.
I get brown and pink mixed up. Fuck off. No. Marilyn Monday. I saw that video. Happy birthday, Mr. Beardo. And chat of sorting laundry, so much laundry. Christmas Day. We're ending in 10 minutes. Turkey battle cry. Beardo looks like a white camp Mr. T. A pitbull. CRL, if you clip that, I...
Oh, Beardo!
Fuck
Hello,
you.
chat. I was about to write in the chat buongiorno.
Scared the shit out of me shouting that loud. Look at this shit. They're in line with my nipples. They're lower than my nipple. Where's my nipples gone? Gun is firing peanuts. Peanuts. Well, I'll stop it early because we've got 5 gifted already from Linda. Good afternoon, everybody. Whoever said I'd be purple tonight was wrong. There's red and blue behind me and a red shirt. Nothing happened to his bumhole makes me laugh. See, I've got no sound on that. I can't remember what those clips are. Do I need to turn the sound on one day so I've got to listen to it? Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody is well. We're going to have a fun one tonight. We're going to look at a channel in around 30 minutes called Papa Meat. And he's got a video called Exorcisms Are a Scam. I love Papa Meat content, and I've avoided this one so we can do a reaction to it. This may be a mistake for me to watch. I'll end up laughing, which is really painful right now after Botox injections in my jaw muscles. It may be, Emily Jean. It may be. Hey, Paranormal Simulations. I hope you liked my contribution to your genuinely serious question on the YouTube. Something feels like it's staring at you from outside your window. What do you do? And there were 3 options or 2 options. I made my own option. Moon it. Because if my naked ass looks out of a window, ghost or human, they're fucking gone. Do we meet Papa Meat? No, I'm going to react to a video. Catherine Lawrence, thank you for the 18 months. Red and blue makes purple, so nearly right. No! And Linda, again, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships there. It's very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. So what's everybody been doing? I've been busy. Shorts on the Warrens and content for both channels. I kicked off my bus today because of my Tourette's. Ah, fuck. Blanket hello to all the weirdos in chat. I'm lurking tonight. Good news. Cassidy May is on the mend. Let's go, Cassidy May. Cassidy May, you can have a hour. Oh, fuck me. Why can't I see?
Rawr. Rawr.
Why have you got spandex pants on your head? Because it reminds me of your mum. Ask a silly question. I'll be able to find my Stream Deck buttons now. Margaret, Kieran, thank you. Oh, look at the state on these. Ugh, you can't see that. Never mind. Margaret, Kieran, thank you for the gifted membership. Appreciate you. Richard Watt, got it. Let's go. Don't really want to see Beardo's bum. Did Carl respond to my video? Somebody came in the comments. They were like, oh, Carl's threatening you on Facebook. He wasn't. People making things up again. Beardo left the shirt. Well, if Kazza G from Australia doesn't tune in tonight and then tells me off for not wearing one of the shirts that she's bought me when I'm wearing it, that's on her. Beardo has claws. What? I'm I haven't got claws. Carl and his AI intellect. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know how he... Part of the video you didn't see was me trying to get the same answer from ChatGPT, but ChatGPT wouldn't link a spirit box to stochastic resonance, so there we go. People love to make things up to stir drama. Of course they do. Of course they do. I've had a day of it. People making shit up, and the amount of emails and Facebook messages I've had today of all days are just people either stirring it or trying to get themselves out of it. And I'm like, I don't care what your excuse is. I don't care who you're friends with. Leave me the fuck alone. Because if you don't, I'll bite back. And when I bite back, people get annoyed. Sarah McDonald, thank you for the 10 British pounds. I really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Hi, Beardo. Good new video. That was an awesome move from you. If I hadn't have done it in the first place, I'd never have had to make that video. You know what I mean? But I appreciate it either way. Roxanne! Black like your beard. Blackbeard. Thanks. Right. Let's do the participants, because I did it last week and there was over 200 people in here, and that was stupid. There's 204 people in here. Varus Revolver, hello. Right. I'm reading the chat saying hello, and there. Al Ra, Amy and Ozzy, Anne Robinson, Anne Wilkerson, Auburn Angel, AV Stephen Drums, Gillian Daniels. Thank you for the 20 months. This community is awesome. It absolutely is. Blast Rights, Blue Sky Lissa, Bob the Beard, Bucky, Bristolian Kiwi, Carol Johnson, Cass McSass, Catherine Lawrence, Kathy Lee, Shell Fallen Angel, Chemical Nerub, Christian, Chris Yule, Craig Adams, Dan Lagore, Darth Vader Gaming Channel, Decepticon Arachnid. Decepticon Arachnid. Not Decepticon A-Child. I got it. Denise Flood's 18 months debunked. Thank you. Thank you, Denise Flood. Is it wet where you are? Sorry. Dan Lagore, Darth, I've done them. Donald Spears, Donna Arnold, Emily, Jane D, Firefly KH, Flower Coven, Gillian Daniels, Giuseppe Stromboli. Hung Solo. Hung Solo. I like that. Sorry. Ghost of... He's made me laugh. Ghost Adventure Cornwall, Gillian Daniels, Giuseppe Stromboli, Hung Solo, Jolene. Oh, I said Babs. I thought somebody was talking about boobs then. What the fuck is wrong with me tonight? John Tennant, John Boy Patton, Killer of Fruit Flies, cram it. Crazy Ken, Laura Lee, Laura Wilson, Lee MC, Linda, Mags McLeod, Mamups Crafts, Margaret Kieran, Martin C. Weller, Martin Davidson, Megan Behind Blue Eyes, Mgal, Mike's Mysteries, Mickey Sphere. It's jumped. Monique D, Mother Noob, Paranormal Brew, Paranormal Simulations, Pink Sphinx, Poirot Holmes? Poirot Holmes. Couldn't you just pick one great detective, not two? Richard Watt, Roger Bowen, Rose's Creations, Ryan Whitehurst, Sandra BPH UK, Sarah McDonald, Spange, Stevie, Stuart Quinn, Sweet Goth BF TV. Can you make your name shorter? The Ferret Lives, Tom Gibson, Varus Revolver, Vixen Moo, Wendy, William Wayland, Wilter Wright, and Zugratz. Anne Wilkinson, thank you for the 11 months. 11 months as Beardo's Weirdo. Yay! And Denise Flood there as well. Appreciate you guys. Get the thumbs up, people. You tell them, Maps. Hit the thumbs up. I'm going to hit my own thumbs up. Does that work? It does. You can thumb up your own videos. Now I've got an ego. I just liked my own video. It's my gaming tag, Adam Oh, Adam. Hello. Hung Solo's better. I bet Carl is busy writing a comeback via ChatGPT to you and Mike. Yeah, we'll have to give it a week. You missed me in Granny Dumpling. Glasgow Ghost Hunters, I do apologise for your tardiness and being late.
Piss off, Ghost!
Just lurking, crocheting a blanket and listening to. We listen to nothing, Kaylee? Thank you for the 22 months. 22 months, holy shit. Isn't it weird that some of the new faces around here have been around for nearly 2 years? Jay Smith, good evening. I'm actually 3 spies. Oh, Poirot, Holmes, and 007. With Poirot and Holmes? Spies? What? Fiona Johnston, hello. Good looking forward to seeing Old Derby on Saturday. I didn't realise that Derby Jail actually sold out the day the tickets went on. Obviously, it's a very small location, but still. You know, a bit personal, but top sizes for you and Mrs. Geek, please. I'm a double XL, and Mrs. Geek is a medium. Thank you for the £5. But yeah. Also size... I think she weighs a 12. But she's not. But she weighs a 12 because she likes baggy clothes. You missed me, Beardo, and I do apologise. I do apologise in the 246 people. I missed you, Paul. Paul PNC, this is my personal message to you. Twat. How you doing? Did I see Cass in here? Hello, Cass, if you are. There is a Cass in here. I think there's 2. Just love how I've confused even myself with my username. Papa Stevie. Crazy Ken, how you doing? Hey, my brother Paul PNC. Hope you... Last night. 3 Spires was live for his 60th birthday. Not his 50th. Don't listen to him. He's full of shit. And after we got over the fact that when he was a child, he was actually Megamind with the massive head. There you go, Sweener. Wisdom. It's like... It was only the other day I found out the PNC's name was Paul. Made up names for him. I did laugh at that. Because I, for ages, called them Pansy. Pansy Paranormal. I didn't realise it was PNC for Paul and Claire. Even though I'd watched them, and I knew the names of Paul and Claire. I was like, Pansy Paranormal? For weeks. And they were too polite to tell me. Shadow cast where he stands, stack of green is red right hand. Isn't that... I know that. He was frickin' adorable. Who? I love all you good humans, ghosty cryptids, and aliens. Cat Commander, welcome in. Satanis Lucifanis. G'day. G'day, mate. Oh, right. If you're Satanis Lucifanis, when you say down under, do you mean like underground? Just apparently really hot. Don't feel bad you forgot me too. Big Dan, I do... No, I don't forget any of you guys. You came in or didn't type before I started reading. For your name to appear on that box on the right, you have to have typed something. And if you don't, Peaky Blinders. Thank you, Meg. Took me a while to realise they were both Claire and Paul PNC. Yeah, me too. I think a few people did that. Vinny, how you doing? Looking forward to seeing you again on Saturday. It'll be a good day. It'll be a good day. And I've got a meeting with Richard before and possibly the next day. And we'll announce it a bit more properly, but we are looking into haunted theatres in the UK to do meet and greets and a bit of a production about the stories of the haunted theatres. Richard will tell the story. I'll attempt to debunk them. And then potentially... maybe do a ghost hunt with everyone in the audience. That's the idea we've got floating between us. Needs some work. It does need some work. Mrs. Geek, I hope work goes fast for you. I know it sucks, but please, drive safe. MILF. Paranormal Monkey Podcast. You know what? I didn't say much in your live last night because for once, I did my initial one per week. I only do one a week now in Justin's podcast. I'll do one at the beginning. Hope he sees it. He didn't. And then I stopped taking the piss. But then when the guests are talking and stuff and I'm interacting with chat, I found myself just doing that with my phone. I tap on my phone, but I'm watching the TV and I was like that. This guy had the voice of a Radio 2 presenter from like the late 70s. You know that really soothing, calming... You know, if there was like some mass horrific event in the UK, I'd want that guy to tell me about it so I'd feel a little bit safe. What an incredible storyteller. And his books sound fantastic. But I'm on a book ban. I'm on a self-imposed book ban. I've got too many that I haven't read yet, but they do sound interesting. He was very, very good. I do really enjoy the guests on the Paranormal Monkey. The host, shit. Oldham Coliseum would be a great theatre for it. Had some strange, yeah. We've got to look at doing it in smaller theatres though, because obviously Richard is the draw for this type of thing, not me, because I've never done anything like that before. Shipping forecast voice. I don't know. I wouldn't say shipping forecast. You wish people would stop taking the piss out they set. I mean, luckily the guests don't really read the chat. They're too busy chatting to Justin. Yeah, I mean, let's be fair. The guy wasn't a young man. He's not going to have a setup like this or a setup like Justin's. Unless, come on now. This took me 7 years to get to this stage. Justin's has taken him, what, a year? Just to get his mouth in sync. If you know how you're feeling today, can I get a wee? Yes, you can get a wee. I'm feeling fine, thank you. Pre-troll tax, because I know they're lurking. Wendy, thank you for the 2. Somebody comment today. Here's a £5 super chat in case of trolls. I'd be suspicious if they'd kill it. Yeah, most of us have only got these setups because we are streaming. What's my sound setup? Obviously, I've got the Shure SM7B. That's running through the Scarlett Solo Pro Gen 2 XLR, and that's running through a Dynamite cloud lifter. Not a cloud lifter. It is a cloud lifter, but it's not. Who died with that bandana? Got it while mourning your dignity. Suck my ass. The myth, the legend that is Beardo. Hello, the fat... I am reading that right now, yeah. The Fat One Adventure Show. Can I get an Egan, please? Yes, you can.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Wankers.
And there's that one. Dig the bandana look? I mean, do you know what? I get mocked for dyeing my hair. I get mocked for breaking my teeth. I get mocked for my shirts. I get mocked for my t-shirts. I get mocked for... Suck my ass. I'm the Dusty Thanos of the paranormal and collecting privacy completes like Infinity Stones. I didn't get one. Captain Pugwash. Oi, Pat. Come on now. Oh dear. It's a 10-year anniversary of my autism diagnosis. Do you know what? I didn't realise, forgive my ignorance, that how big a deal actually getting diagnosed was. Because obviously some people are meant to feel like they've got something wrong with them, but there's no label for it, and that makes them feel more alienated than having a label. I don't mean a label. I might have worded that wrong. That's not how I mean it. You know what I'm like. I'm a dickhead. Black and red are a great combo. Thank you, Sweet Goth. Is that because you clearly got red hair there? And you're probably a goth. Or could have given me that idea? Can I get a rawr for Mrs. Rochette's, please? Yes, you can. Mrs. Rochette's. Rawr.
Rawr. Rawr.
Oh, look at this. Lee's had to send Simon in to say hello. Lee got a hangover. That's what happens when you drink Stella at 60. I always say my life was rebooted. Diagnostics. I didn't say diagnostics. Learning more about yourself is never a bad thing. I've learned lots about myself the last year or two. I'm a dickhead, but I'm honest about it. There's Three Spires Lee crying under his pillow because he's 60 and got a hangover. Tell me why. Pink Angel did it. The Pink Angel did it. Tell me why he ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why he ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way.
Dude, bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a ghost!
Alexa on Wheels, I'm glad you're on the mend. My cousin diagnosed autism a few years ago. He said it was a relief to understand what's happening. Yeah. I've got a friend, he won't mind me saying, he's got his own podcast, Jax. And for years, he just thought he was weird, and he struggled with making friends and stuff. And then when he got the diagnosis, it was like a light bulb went off in his head. And he was like, that explains so much. And he was happy to have had, a definite reason for why he felt so at odds with the world. I mean, apparently all I've learned to do is how to dress badly. Can I have every single button? No, you can't. You can have this one.
How would you like to suck my balls?
Don't be greedy. Peter just came from doing morning chores. You will be going in my pocket so I can listen. I'll be talking into your bum. Many of the things to do outside while we have a heat wave of 12 Fahrenheit. 12 Fahrenheit? Isn't that like below freezing in Celsius? Hello, Miss Bob, Barbara Robinson, Slick. Do you still have creepy baggins? Do you know what? I think I took it off. I took it off because nobody asked for it for weeks and weeks. I took it off to put the finger on, and then the finger disappeared for the second time, and I don't know why. You can have a copy of me, though.
Yes, we all know Mary likes it. Copy me. Ooh, ooh. Sorry, Carl. What was that?
Roger, I've seen it. I just can't see the button. What did I call it? I told you the other day, right? I changed that one.
Oh, fuck off! Adorn me, Beardo! Fucking A! It's perfect!
Knowledge is power. Zach stole the finger. Maybe he did. Maybe he did. Maybe you do anything interesting going on. And I'll get no. Beardo, please ask Al Rar to answer my question. Al Rar, Laura Lee has asked you a question. Bastard, answer it. I know, but refuse to have a diagnosis. I see what labeling does fit. Everyone's different. Everyone's different. Where's your fingers gone, Beardo? No, the button. Oh. Polypop Beaver, never apologise for being late round here. Have you got a note? Yeah, I had the flu in December. It kicked the shit out of me for like 2 weeks of December and most of January. Horrible. James Upton, hello. Why is Mickey laughing? Was he clipped? She clipped. Sorry. I've done it again. The one and only Kenny Biddle is in the house. Hello there, Kenny Biddle. I hope you're well. I have my meeting Saturday about the things I've sort of discussed with you. Sorry I didn't see, but I'm here now. Alrara is back. Ask him again. Helrom Biddlesy. Oh, I read that completely wrong. Put spaces between your words. Sheesh. Central Mass Paranormal Society. Hello. Alrar, do you have tickets for the 7th of Feb? Answer the question. Do we get a light out and point it at you? Why can't you hear a pterodactyl on the toilet? Silent Pete. The shirt isn't as loud. I'm also wearing underneath a Mythos t-shirt representing. Ready for this new video, Kenny? Have we got another one coming out? Is it debunking stuff again? Ooh. All bosses should give a written week's notice for bullshit that's about to be said or happen. I'll have to give myself one of those You still haven't watched Deadpool 3? Get on it. It's awesome. What's the video about? I don't know if he's talking about my video or something he's doing. Hard to judge. But the video I'm reacting to tonight is by a channel called Papa Meat. And it is Exorcisms Are Scams. Papa Meat's hilarious. I don't know if he's going to say any words that might get me in trouble, but I'm assuming because it's on YouTube, I'll be absolutely fine. Hasn't worked out so well for the second channel, has it? Dust Productions copyright Beardo for that hat. Hey, me and Dust are friends, alright? We got enough enemies. What do you say to a deer with... I mean, come on! That's straight out of a Christmas cracker in 1902. Love Papa Meat. He's really, really funny. I had no idea that he had a cartoon channel, and that's where he came from. And I watched the one he did on XQC. I laughed. Linda Blair have something to say about that. But she was acting. It just seems to fit, you know, after my inbox was barraged with this UK exorcism by the NHS calling in an exorcist. And then when I did a little bit of a deep dive, oh, this much. No, they didn't. They had a blessing because some of the staff got a bit creeped out. And the UK newspapers went, exorcism at NHS care facility. Didn't happen, did it? No. No. Didn't happen. Just the tiniest bit of research. And the fact that it came from leaked emails from 2023. Nobody was called there. Bums are great comedy audiences. They're always cracking it. That was a good one. XQC, I haven't heard of that name for... I can't watch XQC. It gets on my nerves. You to watch Papa Meat cheesy Cheeto cartoon. I probably will watch it, but obviously with this being this channel, I want to do... He doesn't do much for the paranormal, so because he's done exorcisms of scams... Because last night, we may start this one a bit late. Last night, obviously Sunday night, people were telling me about a James Randi documentary. And I found it, and I watched it last night. And I was I knew the story of James Randi, but I didn't know enough about it. And to see the way he went after Geller, and Geller somehow got more famous off it, and then he kept going. And then how he went at people that were testing for psychic mediums, saying these psychic mediums or people that could bend spoons and stuff were legit. And then he tested them with his own fake... Oh, absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. I've always had a respect for James Randi because I remember him on the TV when I was a kid. And he was kind of the villain because he was ruining the magic, which is kind of what I do, just not as cool. Big bushy beard. Almost like I modelled myself on him. Laura Lee, thank you for the £2. Thank you, Beardo. Much appreciated. Love your way off comms. Way off comms? What? That was me and some other people. He's a legit debunker. What do you mean a legit debunker? Are you saying I'm not a legit debunker? How dare you? Banned. It's funny how people keep having to pop you and getting more famous as well. I'm not famous. I'm not famous by any stretch. But something I realised, so, I'm amongst friends here. You know, over the last year I've been struggling with, like, how far can I push? What shouldn't I do? And then I was second guessing myself, and then the videos were getting weaker and weaker because I was holding back and stuff. James Randi didn't give a fuck. Watching James Randi on a talk show and the guest literally smacks everything off the table, flips the table and walks off and calls Randy an asshole. And so, you're pissing me off. I'm like, yes! That's what we do! Is that James Randi online? Did you? and still full fight right to the end of the documentary. Obviously, it didn't go into his death because he was still alive when it was made. It was a Channel 4 thing. But to see the shit that got thrown at him, where people were like calling immigration on his partner and stuff, that was disgusting. But to see that one of the most respected, he's a paranormal investigator, is what he is. Debunker is a term that is seemingly dumped on legitimate paranormal investigators. And I know there's contention between, is what I do paranormal investigating and is it ghost hunting? I dislike the term ghost hunting. Nobody's ever caught a ghost. Like, you know, I got him in a trap like the Ghostbusters. Like, woohoo! But then I don't investigate in the way Kenny Biddle does. But the way Kenny described it on Boo Productions video, which is really good if you want to go and check it out, is you can do both. You can go and do a YouTube content creation video, but be a debunker, do debunking, or do investigating there. For example, there's a claim that if you throw holy oil on this wall, it shakes. He threw holy oil or water on the wall. It didn't shake. There's a debunk. Randy going all in on Sylvia Brown was great. I always respected Randy, and obviously he sort of did what he did off what Houdini did. They were the first sort of mainstream debunk. Well, they're the only debunkers I was aware of for years and years and years. But yeah, to watch James Randi, it was almost like I must be doing the right thing to keep getting the levels of shit that I get, because James Randi had it. The difference is this is YouTube and people are a bit more cruel with it. But then I'm a dickhead to people, you know? You can definitely do an investigation and then, as Kenny calls it, a stakeout. Yeah, you absolutely can. I mean, some of the gear that I take on paranormal investigations, you'd swear I was going to do a job somewhere. Well, I can't because I don't know how to use a spirit level. But, you know, the aerometers, and that was Kenny's idea, the aerometer. Spirit levels, that was Kenny. I've got less and less ghost hunting crap and more tools that you can use for debunking. But those tools, if you can't debunk something, those tools, they go towards your evidence of, I can't explain that because I've put these measures in place. It won't be on much tonight. The football is on. The fuck? Record it. Jesus. You know, going on Saturday the 7th to Derby but can't get there? There are definitely a few people. Did I see Kaza G? You asked, I gave. Anna Banana, hello, how are you doing? Magic Fingers Kenny. Wait, what? When I spoke to Paul Zen, a fellow magician, I remember him saying, you can't bullshit a bullshitter. I can't remember the guys' names. They were two young guys that Randy took under his wing and basically put into the world of being tested. And then they kept breaking the testing. And then Randy was messaging the testers, like, you need to put this in place, that. And they were going around in circles for ages. And these two guys, one of them nearly had a breakdown over it because he just felt awful lying to people. And then they had to come out onto a stage and they were like, oh, yeah, we've lied the entire time. I was like, this is epic. Epic. Love that shirt. This was a gift from Kaza G, all the way from Australia. I need to stop doing accents. Can you imagine Randy coming through a spirit box? Go away, you faker. If your spirit box says bullshit, it's James Randy. He trained people to mess with the studies. It was basically, he spotted that the testing wasn't good enough. And what he actually did was make the testing better. I absolutely blown away by it. And to see him, as old as he was, still getting out of ropes and rolling around on the floor, and absolutely amazing. What an amazing human being. I can see why Spaghetti alla Paranormale idolizes the guy. Absolutely incredible. Best thing about this, it's not the fact that you're calling it the fake shirkers and pointing out that they're making money out of people by fraud. You're also helping people with mental health issues. There's been a lot of people that we've helped. Me, Dandolph, Parple, when Parple was, but we all had mess. Some of those people are in the chat right now. That there was damage done to people's mental health, and they say we've helped them. The one guy was called Banachek. He fooled the parapsychologist with psychic abilities. Banachek, yeah, he was as an older man, he had the blonde floppy hair and the goatee beard. Incredible, absolutely incredible. It was such a good. It was a Channel 4 documentary, but it was so enjoyable. What's all these debunkers dressing up like chefs lately? Kenny Biddle last week, now you, Beard, or what you cooking up? Like chefs? What? What are you on about? Hubba, Beardo, El Burpo. Hubba. What? You should all pet the button. It seems to like it. Listen to Donald. You guys definitely helped me through some dark days. I appreciate that. Firefly, Dean, I appreciate you guys, and I'm glad that in some bizarre way, my stupid ass random ramblings and swearing and shouting and getting angry at people has helped you. Speaking of helping people, we're going back to the tit on Wednesday. Do I know Real Paranormal UK? I know Real Evidence. Real Paranormal... Doesn't ring a bell. There's something in my brain saying I know him, but I don't know what from. I've tried getting Banachek in the podcast. No luck yet. We'll keep trying. Shirt looks meaty. It's because I'm in it. I think I just pulled something in my neck. You do have a look of Guy Fleer. Who? Return to the tit. Yeah, basically, obviously, when I was debunking him almost weekly, he stopped doing things that I was catching him on. And now I haven't covered him. The stick figures are back, but I've ignored them. He used masking. And the first time he did it, I was like, how's he done that? And I went back. I was like, oh, I see it. And then I could see more and more and more and more. So this is the first... My debunking videos, I do like blind, this is how it's done, or this is how I think it's done. Look at this area. I actually mapped out everything that I needed to see in order. Basically, I tried to script one of my debunking videos. It didn't work, because I still went off on tangents. Return of the tit. And I had some help with the thumbnail. Beardo the Snake Roberts. I'd rather be stone cold, Beard. Oh. Pulled a muscle in my neck 2 weeks ago, couldn't turn my head this morning when I woke. Effing sucks. My neck has been giving me shit for 2 days. I don't know if I need new pillows or a new neck. The one where the stick thing kicked in was so funny. The ones where he slaps and he just randomly falls over and stuff. But because I've not covered him in so long, he's getting brave with the masking. And there were 2 portions of the video with poltergeist activity and masking. And I caught him on both of them. So it's a fun one. There's a bit of piss taken at the end because he did the paranormal activity, stood in the corner fucking rocking and staring at his missus like a weirdo. The ultimate debunker. I can't have the ultimate because of Paul. What do you say to a llama that loves picnicking? Alpaca lunch. Oh. Groan. I'd say more like one of the bushwhackers. Bushwhackers didn't have hair. Can't wait for Wednesday. Yeah, it's like a 20-minute video as well. It did take me a while to work out how he done it. He needs masking over those stale shorts. Do you know what? I don't think he's even in a... he is at the end, but for most of the debunks, he's not even in the video. It's the environment that I caught him on. I could pick on Lee all day, every day, and never get bored. I do give... I I do give a bit of a reason as to why I go as hard at him as I do. You guys have probably heard it, but I've got such a new audience for some videos that I'm like, I don't like. Basically, I don't like what he does because he convinces people that it's really easy to speak to the dead, and people get upset by that and hurt by that, and send him money, and his house is getting bigger and bigger, and his sofas are getting nicer and nicer, and I don't fucking like it. Not off a lie. So if I want to call him a tit, I'm gonna call him a tit. It's just me. What is with the gulp of water each time with a thing like he was dying of thirst? I've got to have my water intake. My throat gets dry out here. Is it me or we've been treated to a spectacular array of shirts recently? I used to. All of my videos and all of my live streams, all I wore was really loud, ugly shirts. This is an ugly shirt. This is a fucking beautiful shirt. But even on Twitch, I used to wear shirts. And I'll tell you why I stopped wearing the loud shirts. Was when I came over to YouTube and somebody told me to watch Caspersight, and he used to do the same thing. So I stopped doing it because Caspersight was always wearing these loud shirts. And now he doesn't do it. I've started again. He's selling snake oil. Absolutely. Absolutely. Right, so we're going to get into this Papa Meat video. It's 30 minutes. So it'll probably take us a while to get through it because I got to pause for copyright and things like that. I've reacted to his other channel on the second channel. I didn't get any problems, so it should be fine. The Wolverine jumper was classic. Damn right. You get so much crap for that. And you love a crop top, Beardo. I don't love a crop top. It's just that my gut has grown and my t-shirts just pop up over my belly. It's like my ass. You may think I'm joking there. That actually has happened on a few of my older t-shirts. Or the smug puppy can cover his fake in a mask in, but can't cover his walls and wallpaper. When Justin says it, it's funny. When I did it, I was bullying him. And he did come back at me, old smug puppy, with, "Excuse me, we had a flood." I was like, how many fucking years ago? Sort it out. It's black mold. It's dangerous. And he was like, yeah, but can you afford to paint this room? And can you afford this? And can you afford that? And I'd be like, yeah. Because I wouldn't have bought that massive fucking gaming PC and that really expensive chair that you sat on all day. Need help, you know, because the soldier has been with me for over 30 years. Wills writes, honestly, that is not anything I can help with. The same reason I wouldn't do a residential haunting. I don't have the experience with mental health. I'm not saying you've got a mental health issue. Please don't take that the wrong way. But it would be immoral of me to just come to you and try to help you with whatever is going on with you. If you're on Facebook, look for a guy called Kev Kerr Paranormal, and he can put you in touch with some people that do know. They trained with mental health things. They trained to investigate hauntings, and even if they can't help you, they know plenty of authorized, decent, trained people. I would never give you advice on something like that, I'm afraid. I wish I could, but I would never ever put myself or you in that position. I really wouldn't. So, Kev Kerr Paranormal, he won't be able to help you directly, but he knows plenty of people in the UK that can help with things like that. That's about as much as I can do. You catch that, Beardo? Not you with the water. The tit does it every time something happens. He has a drink of water to go, ah. He does drink really loud, doesn't he? Pink Angel's back. Sorry, some things people are putting in chat just confuse me. Why are you talking about the menopause? I didn't mean to laugh at that. It just caught me off guard and I'm just staring like, why? What? Right, let's get into it. So, in the channel description is a link. That's my own goddamn face. In the channel description is a link. And I will share the link to the chat. And then pin it. Please go check out the original creator. Please subscribe and all that if you enjoy the content. You don't need a parrot behind you. No, I don't. I got Pete. That's still me. My wife hates Oasis and asked me to stop singing Wonderwall. I said maybe. Get out. Get out. Go and sit in the cold and think about what you just said in my chat. Not suitable for mum. How you doing? Jesus Christ, it's like looking in a mirror. Let's go.
Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Come on and sit down because today we're going to be taking a closer look at televangelist exorcism.
Oh. Television. Oh no, we're going proper scummy. I mean, they could be real.
Which I guess just televised exorcisms. We're looking at weird fucking exorcisms. I don't know what I'm supposed to tell you. If you recall, we put out a video a little over a year ago discussing the greed and weird behavior of TV pastors. Give them a little snippet of it here.
Sorry, interrupted again. James Randi with the televangelist pastor, where he had the earpiece in. Epic. If you can't find it, try. James Randi, Channel 4 documentary. Incredible. The power of cash compels these motherfuckers.
Oh my God.
Ever since then, I've become fascinated about them. Recently, I've come across a video of pastors performing exorcisms on people in the middle of sermons at the church. It's insane.
You're always in the spot.
And to think that people...
I want an exorcism. That was my daughter when she was 9 being told no. Keep an open mind. My open mind just shut the fuck up when I saw. Sounded like an 80s kettle with a whistle on the end of it to tell you it was fucking boiled. You should read studies, look at statistics. You should know you're not the problem if you feel too much. Amen. I'll give you your money. True.
People still, it's so sad seeing the people in the crowd and stuff and giving money to these people.
Sorry.
I've seen the video recently of the woman that went viral where it's like the guy, she's like, all I have is 800. He's like, well,
Oh, yeah.
I told you we needed 1,200.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
It's absolute, it's
What the? That's just blatant. Oh my god. We cross paths with these people too, very culty. This is why I prefer being Catholic. This nonsense doesn't happen. I don't mean to cast aspersions, but this is only America, right? I don't think I've ever seen this come from anywhere else in the world. I'm sorry if I'm wrong.
disgusting. It makes me sick to my stomach.
I heard that the people in the church got mad at that pastor. for
Good.
saying that, 'cause
They
that's
should.
ridiculous.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It is. There's also the guy who's just like, they asked, why do I need a Rolls Royce, whatever? And the guy's like, can I drive it? He's like, the Lord wouldn't want that.
None of this would be possible without y'all and God.
We celebrating tonight?
I am, just not with y'all.
But digging a little.
It's so fucking rude. I'm not a religious man. But if I was, even I'd be like, I think this guy's trying to scam me here. It's a cult. This is... Oh, I thought he was going to be like looking into the exorcism of Emily Rose or something. Oh man, these guys are scumbags. You know, it's time to play Give Me Your Money by Suicidal Ten. Yeah, but unfortunately, I'll get demonetized straight off. My cult was Pentecostal. So I went to Pentecostal church when I had to. It was a bit weird. They were what I referred to as happy clappers because everyone was singing and clapping and shit. Yeah, it is kind of like that. I hated it. I got in a lot of trouble with my great grandmother because I hated it. Especially when I made a joke about did Jesus really walk on water? And my grandmother said, yes, he did. I said, how? He had holes in his feet. I got in a lot of trouble for that. A lot. Good job I didn't do the Smarties joke. Put it out there.
Deeper, you'll find that these exorcisms aren't just a one-time.
Let's state on this guy. He looks like Palpatine with his hood pulled down.
time thing. Thousands of people have received exorcisms, which tend to result in
people are
absolutely
insane.
insane displays of demonic activity.
Harrison Ford.
You think these people were fighting for their lives? Either there's an epidemic of demonic possession that has been sweeping the nation for decades, or something fishy might be going on here. So,
Fishy.
grab a Bible and a crucifix as
That's what's his name? I wasn't massively into him, but my brother was. Goosebumps. That's Slappy from Goosebumps, right? I like his editing as well. I've tried to replicate things like this. It never looks as good. But I bet he pays an editor.
we head to Sunday Mass and figure out what's the deal with...
Mine was all hands up, people falling down shaking and being shipped off to rid sins of demons. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Just happy clapping. That one was Jimmy Carr. Look up the cult of John of God, Brazilian guy. I've heard of that.
Public exorcisms.
And you'll bow to the name of Jesus. Bow to the name of Jesus.
How bad was her breath? She just cleared out everyone. Fucking hell. I am going to mock these bastards. They earned millions off this. Millions. It was slappy. I did watch Repossessed with Leslie Nielsen.
Okay. In churches all across the United States, TV priests are healing
I know this guy. I did a video on this guy. He's a knob and all.
illnesses and performing exorcisms right in the middle.
No. Sorry, it's the wrong knob. This guy might be all right. I don't know. I thought he was that guy that could do exorcists online for $200. Sorry, he's been on Ghost Adventures. They kind of all look the same though, don't they? Must be the collars and the wrinkles.
Of these packed events. On these packed televised events, people are actually performing real exorcisms in some kind of act to prove that they are a holy warrior or that they have some kind of magical ability to cure people of these ailments, demons and ailments and that such. Ace, aka trying to get you to donate more. While this is going on, the crowd is usually in awe with their hands in the air, screaming and praising the Lord, adding to the overall chaos. It's a sensory nightmare. But are they really saving people from the clutches of demons, or is it...
He don't exactly look like he's being saved, does he? Oh my God. Is this actually a thing? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That was a bold choice of angle for the picture of him. Oh. I had a joke immediately jump into my head then, and I can't say it on YouTube. Bishop James Long. Trent, is that the guy I made cry? Isn't Bishop Long the one I made cry? Because I did his course. Called him out for it. The guy in the cream suit was Kenneth Copeland. He blew away COVID, apparently. He fucking didn't, did he? Thank you for the £5. Mass hysteria. This is... I've never seen anything like... I've seen bits of it. But not where he just waves the hand and blows and an entire audience falls over.
All a work for the camera. Well, for those outside of mega churches, it's hard for them to believe that these exorcisms...
Was that a church? Wow. I don't think there's that many religious people in the UK. There's so much NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, to create a heightened state of emotion like this. I hope this doesn't go down those faith-healing dickheads. Because they're even fucking worse.
Hard for them to believe that these exorcisms are real.
It's
More
the
often
power
than
of
not,
the Lord,
it's
you hate
referred to
this.
as Christian LARPing. It's absurd the lengths participants will go in order to, make this demonic exorcism seem like it's a real thing. They will be, people there in hysterics. I wouldn't be surprised if they had a fucking light that said clap. Like an actual television audience.
Well, I was actually thinking, do you think it is a form of, like, people know it's not real, but they just like like the ceremony
Mega
of it.
church.
I don't know if people don't. I don't think that they think it's fake.
Bishop James Long was the crying dude. Yeah, basically, early on, I sat one of his courses. I didn't sit it, did I? I can't remember. Did I sit his course? I think I did like a free bit, and then I looked through the curriculum and stuff, and I was like, this is bullshit. And this is far too much money for such bullshit. And he tried to reach out. I remember Trent saying about it. He tried to reach out to me through TikTok, and I wanted nothing to do with it because I was like, you're a scam artist. I want nothing to do with it. And apparently, I really upset him. Went to one with my cousin, and they started to speak in tongues. Emily Jean D, thank you very, very much for the membership. That was his course. Yeah, they've got paid actors in there. I understand that. And I don't think I've seen anything this bad anywhere else in the world. It might be, and maybe I'm just ignorant, but holy shit. Grab a coffee, Kazza. I'll take one.
But I think that they desperately want to believe. It's the same thing as like when you see a stand-up show on YouTube and you're like, that wasn't funny.
There's another lunatic. Used to love Joe Rogan. Not anymore. No, I'm not Papa Meat. You just have a similar bone density.
If you went and saw that same person at the show, you would probably be laughing your ass off because it's the infection of the room, right? So it's just the environment. If someone else is like, oh my God, praise the Lord, you're probably so riled up that you're like, oh my, yes. And it's feeding off that. I'm telling you, it's probably way different in person where people are probably crying and being like, oh, that was America.
They've got a point there, and Sweet Goth. Sort of like when you go to a metal gig and you're like, I got no intention of going in the mosh pit. And then the music and the crowd, everything gets your adrenaline pumping, and the next thing you know, you're king of the pit. Or is that just me? Rob Linklater, thank you for the 21 months. It all started your fault, Beardo. You're very welcome. Yeah, a mixture of adrenaline and the feel-good factor of everybody else. Oh, man, this is scary. This is scarier than The Exorcist.
Cool. That kind of shit.
I feel like I'd fear that I would get sucked into the mob mentality.
I think you would. I think it's impossible not to. Because also,
my hair's not quite as curly. Come on. I've seen this in the UK from 16 to 22. Happy to talk to you about it sometime for further information. The music is controlled so much. Lee, absolutely. Thank you for the £5. Maybe I could get you, and if Sweet Goth wouldn't mind, I don't know if she'd be happy on camera or whatever. Maybe you could get, because you guys have got experience with things like this, we could pre-record it so you can take your time with it and stuff. Maybe, and we could educate that way, maybe. Pinky's Art and Craft, thank you for the 10 months. That could be an idea. Remember they did one of these back in 92 and see Def Leppard Earl's Court. I think it was the next day and they sold out. Def Leppard and not TV Angelic. Oh. Shut up, Jason.
it's like, can you imagine the energy? And like afterwards, it's like this probably beaming positive energy in there. And then you're around people that desperately want to believe in that thing. To where you yourself might be like, that was awesome. I'm not going to sit here and say that I would be above it or whatever.
Nobody has to feel pressured into it, but if people want to have a discussion, and because if this does go on in the UK and I'm completely unaware of it, then maybe a discussion on this channel to bring eyes onto it is a good idea. Hey, Mr. Don't Scare Claire, how you doing?
And you know, I know
do it. I will do,
because I don't fuck with that. I mean, I think that unless I'm a sheep, I'm gonna get bought into whatever you give me. These practices also stray far from typical exorcisms. For example, in the Catholic Church, ordinary priests don't perform exorcisms. They must be officially appointed as exorcists and undergo years of training. Which, if you've watched any found footage horror film, you already know this. Right? You have to go there. That's actually a big part of one of my favorite found footage films, The Final Prayer, or it was also called Borderlands. But essentially, it's about priests that have to go and prove that this is an actual act of God, or like this is an actual demon possession. You go, hey.
He looks shit, though. Magical coat. I'll discuss it generally without the channel. You do realize that what I do is called content creation, right? I've seen you chirping away in the comment section there about money and stuff. If you don't want content creators to make money, don't fucking watch them.
And same even with the Warrens. They go and they'll tell you if it's actually.
This is Papa Meat Chemical Knee Rub. I've pinned the link to the top of the chat. He does so much. His content is everywhere, and it all works. He does stuff on the Goosebumps books, cults, TV shows, movies. He's sort of an all-rounder, but he just rips the piss out of everything. Great. Borderlands is a really good film, Beardo. I'm gonna have to look for that.
Your real thing or not. I think that's more of the Catholicism style of officiating and being like, is this real or not?
Yeah.
Right? It's not something that just anyone can do. And usually they don't happen during a regular Sunday mass. It is standard protocol for exorcists to perform their rituals in private.
Shit, virtual sin for... Oh, this is just internet scam artists. A friend of mine with bipolar was in crisis. One of these demons exorcised him and told him to go off his meds. Ah, so dangerous. And see that guy making fun of those megachurch priests the other day? I didn't know. I think I saw this guy review TV dinners long ago. Yeah, he did, yeah, microwave meals. And then he did all of the frozen pizzas. I should have done that. Of course, each Centura, I've exercised demons. Laura Lee, thank you for £5. No shade beard over a glass of TV. I talked to my partner briefly and thought that was you when you were younger. I mean, he is younger than me. Papa Meat is very creative as one awards. Oh, he's incredible. And I wanted to watch this the day it dropped, but I also want to leave it a couple of weeks and do it with you guys.
Not only to protect the identity of the person afflicted, because who wants to be known as the fucking guy who was possessed? Right? But to not make it a public spectacle. Because I'm sure also if you believe in that shit too, do you think a demon's probably jacking off inside the body being like, look at all these people. They're so pissed. Whatever.
Well, wouldn't you be afraid that the demon would like
pop into another body?
Yeah.
Where do they go? Or
back to hell?
Oh, they just probably banish them back to hell. Okay.
Yeah. Just wave the coat and they go back to hell. That's how it's done, right? You love Borderlands, Jack Black ruins another. Do you see Creepcast? It's awesome. Wendigoon and Papa Meat. I haven't seen that. I haven't even heard of that. Remember the priest from Porky? Do not talk about Porkies, because I'll start laughing.
Video sponsored by Hungry Root. It's the new year and Hungry Root makes it incredibly easy to get going on your resolution of fresh, healthy eating. Let Hungry Root be your personal shopper to avoid spending too much time and money on groceries.
You guys that watch Papa Meat, do you notice how he goes over the top for the adverts? But there always seems to be a little sting at the end, like, I don't want to do this, but I got bills. There's always a little hint. The church, the United Church of Bacon, it's a real legal church based in Las Vegas, so with 30,000 members worldwide, and they deem turkey bacon and vegetarian bacon as acceptable forms of worship. Taking the piss, right? You've got to be joking. The real life demons are on the stage.
Hungry Root is your place for high quality food, taking the guesswork out of it. And the bad stuff too. Oh, that's because they screen out over 200 different additives, including high fructose corn syrup, artificial sweeteners, and preservatives. PU! And they only source the best, grabbing high quality meats and seafood. And if you have any dietary restrictions, Hungry Root has...
What's for the videotape artifacts? His editing is bizarre. I love it. I love it. Remember when I came back from the copyright strike thing and I did that animated video and everyone was like, what the fuck is this? I was definitely influenced by him. Lemon plate? Turkey is still meat, but it ain't bacon. I like turkey, but it ain't bacon.
Got you covered because Hungry Root tailors items to your needs. In time, Hungry Root will fill your cart with personalized items that you're sure to love. I love how convenient and easy Hungry Root is. It gives me access to healthy meals I can put together.
You notice he's not eating it. Hey, Chris, congratulations on the news of your dad. The United Church of Bacon is real. Oh my God. Hey, Spaghetti. Pastor Shaggy Pervert.
In minutes, and good for you snacks for when I'm stuck at my desk. Oh, I'm chained. Thank God I got my yummies. Finding healthy alternatives is a breeze. From smoothies to salads and everything in between, Hungaroot has got you covered. You're going to love Hungaroot as much as I do. And for a limited time, get 40% off your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. Click the link or go to hungaroot.com and use code PAPAMEAT. That's 40% off your first box and get a free item of your choice for life at hungaroot.com with code PAPAMEAT. Thank you, Hungaroot, for keeping my belly full and so yummy and healthy. Back to the video! Televangelist.
I wish I had that guy's confidence. I haven't got that guy's confidence in my own home. I just haven't. That looks disgusting. It did, didn't it? Even the guy eating it was like, look down so he doesn't give it away. Jan W., you have stepped into the world of pap and meat and TV and Gen. Why can't I say that? TV evangelists. Is that right? Exorcisms. You're in for a rough ride.
However, are often all about spectacle. That's all they're about. Look at
True.
me. Look at how good and gracious I am. I am so powerful. I'm God. Televangelists legitimately, I believe, think that they are God.
Oh yeah, they love the power and the spectacle.
They will say, I think that they are literally referring to themselves in the fourth person. So they're like, God
Televangelist.
says this, and in the back of their mind, they're just like, yeah, God, my pants are so stiff. Most of the time, the identity of the performing exorcist is also kept.
That's the guy, Bob. I'm pointing at my monitor and you can't see that. Him, Bob Larson. Absolute wanker. And then he got this teenage pop group of exorcists. I think one of them is his daughter. Oh, Papa Meat is Beardo's new name leader of the Cocks. I can't take the name Papa Meat. He's already Papa Meat. And he's far more popular than I am. With good reason.
Kept secret. And since the local archbishop must approve each exorcism, there's no way that they would authorize TV pastors to do the fucking exorcism, dude. As we discussed previously, it's all about the money for TV pastors, and their exorcisms are no exception. It's just another way to bring in that sweet, sweet cabbage, that green, baby. Plus, these
Why does he look like Tony Spearer? Because they're both pricks.
exorcisms get more butts in seats, which means more donations and more publicity. It just also makes you look like you're at the real church. This is the real deal. We kill demons at this church. I guess you can go to the other one. Does he do exorcisms? I doubt it. With so many different pastors claiming to do the same thing, some have to get really creative in order to hook in new believers. When you think of things...
A little sound effect like...
So many different pastors claiming to do the same thing. Some have to get really creative in order to hook in new believers.
Kenneth Copeland, dickhead. Bob Larson, regular to us in the cult space. Some of his past victims are in our community. I bet they are. I thought the two videos I did on Larson would have been quite big videos, and they just tanked. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm a UK-based creator. And he's American.
When you think of things needed to expel a demon, you probably refer back to popular films like The Exorcist, which depicts priests using holy water and crosses, right? Well,
do you mean to say that's not how it goes? I'd attend the Church of Beardo. I would never set up anything like that. Repeat after me, my congregation. Suck thine ass. Supposed to be doing it. Vicky Emming, hello to you. Just woke up. I mean, the time you spend awake and on streams, I'm not surprised. Latest killer of fruit flies. You haven't used your real name today. I'm learning.
Well, multiple televangelists have found new tools and methods to remove your demons. During a sermon, a woman came forward looking to be saved. Her hands were in the air, expecting the priest to bless her. Instead of being blessed or reading the Holy Scripture, the priest threw a weighted blanket at her head, which flung her to the ground and knocked her unconscious. Dude, fucking cast a net on that bitch. He did a Scooby-Doo trap out.
Oh yeah.
How good is that, dude? Your pastor Scooby-Doo's you? Now let's see who this demon really is. And they grab their fucking scalp and just scalp her. Pastor Peter Popoff. You know him already if you...
Oh, Popoff. He's the guy that James Randi basically ended up making the guy go bankrupt. And then he came back a few years later. And he got away with it as well. He was selling holy water and shit.
Saw our last video. Show the clip.
Did you use the miracle?
Used the miracle spring
This guy
water
is
twice.
vile.
You sent me this miracle spring water, and I followed the instructions. 2 days later, I got a check for $2,500. The following week, I got.
This guy had an earpiece in. But what makes him so bad was he was a faith healer. And he'd have his wife in his earpiece, and his wife would be saying the name is, then the address is, and then he'd be stood there and he'd be like, Carol Johnson, 3348. Why didn't Americans do that? Why are your house numbers all fucked up? Why is there so many of them? Is there 3,000 houses on your street? Anyway, he'd call them forward, tell them they don't need the medication, and he would be like, it's your lungs, it's your lungs, it's your... That was bad enough, and then he picks a child out of the audience, and the child has got a chest tumor. And he is like, I can feel a tumor, I can feel a tumor, and he says the kid's name, the kid's address, calls him forward and heals the kid. And then the money bucket goes around, and there were thousands of dollars going in. Absolutely. Common method is bloodline baptisms. You get dunked for every past member of the family. It spreads sins through your DNA. What the fuck? Must be an American thing. I don't know. Sweet Goths in the UK. Water gives you money. Yeah, it worked for the Trotter brothers as well.
A check for $30,000.
2 checks, double portion blessing.
That there was filmed after James Randi busted him for the earpiece and his faith healing.
He has odd healing powers that he uses on his audience. One method he uses includes telling his audience to break free of the devil by having them throw their medications onto the stage. Ah, yes, okay, so Tylenol. There we go, Oxycontin. Who else has that demon of Oxycontin? There it is. Okay, Hydros. All right, Hydros, oh, perfect. These are great stuff here. All right, what?
Stealing the drugs. Oh, this is so bad. So bad. You have the faith healers there, Mickey?
Who else? Just give them to me.
Could you imagine throwing your heart medication or like your lupus?
People probably fucking do. They're lupus. Yeah, no shit. But people probably do though, dude. It's insane. Hundreds of people do it during any given mass. They're not just throwing away their Tylenol. Some have even given up diabetes medication they needed to stay alive. However, what Peter is most known for is his healing touch. Oh. After an audience member tells Peter about his ailments, he has them stand up and places both his hands on the sides of their heads. Then he violently shakes their heads and tells the audience that Jesus has healed them. And then people clap and they're like, oh my God. And they throw the diabetes, the insulin and all that stuff up too. And there you go. Bob Lars is another televangelist priest.
Mm-hmm. I hope he does about the internet exorcisms and having his, I think it's his daughter and 2 of her friends. I covered it in my video on it.
At the Spiritual Freedom Church in Phoenix, Arizona, known for exorcising demons. Thousands of people come to him every year to rid their demons, all for the measly price of $385 per session. And you can't get it in one session. It's a game of operation. You gotta piece by piece these demons out of there. Bob claims that he does an average of about 30 exorcisms a week. God damn, holy shit.
I was gonna say that.
Questioned by the New York Times about the steep price of his exorcisms, he told them, listen, it's cheaper than a psychiatrist.
Is it?
Is it?
What even if it is, that's a good thing. I'm gonna hear my pastor say, listen, it's cheaper than them going and babbling to a psychiatrist. I shake their fucking head. We're on with it.
Psychiatrists are evil. They're putting the woke mind virus in your head.
Yeah. Yeah, what?
Yeah, Jeff's done him as well. I got more complaints than an appointment. My meds keep me alive. These people going mad need help. They do need help. But to undo everything that's been done to them. This won't be the last time we cover this. Obviously, we got some guys in the chat that have experienced this. Bob Larson and half of these pastors should be in prison. They absolutely should. Absolutely.
He said. So, how does he do it? Well, Bob is a bit more traditional with his gear, using both a Bible and a crucifix to remove demons. However, a key part of his practice involves having the person restrained with their eyes closed while he strikes their abdomen with a Bible to release the evil spirits.
Probably hits them until they throw up.
The demon! He just winded them. Jesus! Holy shit!
I bet you that's actually so fucking true. He hits them in the stomach until they throw up, and he's just like, there you go, see, it's out. And he's just like, why'd you tell me to eat so much before I came? He's like, I know. If you can't make it to church, but are intrigued by this, you are in luck, my friend, because Bob regularly performs exorcisms over Skype for a more affordable $295 per session. You just save about $40. If Bob Larson is too booked up to help you, there's still hope, so don't panic. You can be visited by his daughter Bryn and her 2 friends. They're just there. They're good buddies. Bob trained them as exorcists, and together they call themselves the Teenage Exorcists.
He's not taking the piss. This is a real thing, and they went on tour. They even came to the UK. He does Skype exorcisms. $300 for Skype exorcism, but he can't do it in one sitting. It's numerous sittings. Disgusting, right? Ernest Anglesey was a hilarious TV preacher in the USA for years. Used to yell into the ears to cure deafness. Oh my God. Ah. Yeah, this is fucked up.
She's not even an adult? Or what if she's 42 now? Like when we started with this whole weird thing, changing the LLC name, we just kept it. God, can you imagine having a teenager come over and just beat you to death with the Bible? First off, does that not just read like pedophiles are going to call to have girls go over to the house and beat them? Down in Arlington, Texas.
You perverts. Buffy the Teenage Exorcist. Absolutely, they should be put in prison for this. All of them. Absolutely all of them.
Pastor Ed Kitronelli is hosting people from all around the World Healing Church. Ed himself has claimed to master the spirit world and has tons of footage of him healing people, with some supposedly regaining their ability to walk. Like he's like, I mastered this.
I remember that lady. I'm sure Papal did a video on it. See, Beardo, there was nothing wrong with my gift. We ain't going there. Hello, and Annalise. I hope you are well. Shut the fuck up.
Spirit world. His great-granddaughter showed him Avatar The Last Airbender. He's like, what the hell is that? What's Ong? His name's Ong? While he is similar to many other pastors that claim to have healing capabilities, he has become well known in a much more unfortunate way. One case that blew up online that he probably wished had never been filmed was a woman who frantically came to the front of his church telling him how a demon showed up at her house with his penis out and put it in her mouth. Oh, I fucking want that shit.
Wait, so how big was the demon? Was she already on her hands and knees?
That took a turn. Freedom of religion. Sometimes you can't touch it. The people in power. The people in power that allow this shit to happen should be held accountable. Because while there are jokes and stuff, and we should be allowed to mock this crap, this is the most dangerous, money-hungry shit I've seen.
Why does it matter, Nick? Wait, hold on a second. How big was the demon? Can you have her text me about that? The demon's like visiting at night. All your house is dark and you opened your door and you're just holding there with your ankles. The demon looks in. She claimed that the demon slept with her a week later, resulting in crotch being incredibly itchy all the time. Some hell syphilis? Some hell gonorrhea? That's gotta be crazy.
Oh yeah, getting fucked by a demon?
Notice how not once did she say, it was bad.
I was gonna say, it was good.
I think she's just more upset. She's just like, I thought he'd come back, but I think the itchiness, I need you to clean me up so you can come back and dust out these pipes. Come on, Ed, clean me out.
Oh. So I'm really regretting this whole cult of common sense shit. Did you see that pink and green thing on the TV in the background? See that? There's nothing wrong with my gift. Pink and... Oh. How does he get away with... That's not. That's from Goosebumps or so.
Has some, like, bleach and some, like, Clorox or whatever. He's like... To cure this woman, Ed slaps her on top of the head, causing the demon to possess the woman and flee from him. Eventually, she is stopped by the crowd and begins to gag and spit up on the floor as Ed forces the demon's sperm out of her mouth.
Oh,
What?
What an odd theatric. Because obviously he's like, you're going to say that he impregnated you or whatever, and I'm going to have you spit up this. So she probably like had it. I bet you that she walked up, she's like, a demon possessed, because she's holding the sperm around. A demon possessed me, the cable mouth. And then she has
oh, I feel sick. Oh,
fucking bukkakis on the goddamn ground.
See, I thought as she was running, she got the little syringe.
Oh, maybe she did. Oh, whatever, maybe, I don't know. But it unfortunately doesn't stop there. He sprays holy water on her vagina and slaps her on the head and then causes her to collapse, supposedly freeing her from the demon's grasp. Spray the other side of the carriage. Yo, and it's gone. I don't think he did a little dipstick test, but I definitely think he did a.
Yeah, sniffed up demon.
oh man. You move from the bed. Hey, Dandalf, you've come at the wrong time. Oh man, I didn't think it was going this way.
Stinky.
Oh, that's a stinky demon. After the exorcism, the woman came back to the stage and talked about how, while in the bathroom, a white substance.
He just wiped his mouth in there. She's just gargled spunk into it. Hey, Mr. Dosuke Clay, you don't see this over on Clay's channel. Demon sperm.
Left her body, which Ed claims is the demon.
Jason, it wasn't Sillet Bang. It was Clit Bang.
Demon.
I'd be grossed out.
I want to say all of that to me was
I'm
excessive.
fucking done.
I don't even like that we talked about it.
If I was a good church-going boy, I would not go to that church anymore. After that,
You don't have it. Well, how old are you in the situation?
I'm 13.
You still gotta go. Your parents are going.
I'm going to new church.
I think Dandalf blocked me. I can't see him. Dandalf doesn't block anyone. Unless you've been a really, really horrible bastard. You've really, really got to earn a block from Dandalf.
Church.
Daddy, mommy, take me to a nerd church.
One time I got my parents to buy a 2-story house because the 1-story house.
This story is actually fucking insane. Tell the story.
So we were moving and my
You are learning with Beardo and Papa Meat.
parents bought a 1-story house, and when I went to go check it out, I told them that it was too small and I was claustrophobic. And then 2 houses down the street, another house got reduced in price and it was very similar. So I told them, Mommy, instead of getting this house, can we get the big 2-story house?
What was the price difference?
It was like $50,000.
It's just $50,000.
What kid has that power over their parents? But my parents are a kid to be like, oh, by the way, I'm claustrophobic. I can't live in that house. Buy that one. Like, get over it. You're moving in there. Vito and Papa Meat after Papa Meat would have zero idea who the hell I am. Rightly not know who I am. I don't think that highly of myself at all. This guy is an incredible content creator. Wait, I've just noticed the cooker that talks to him is gone. What's her name? I forgot her name. It's like the most disgusting cooker you've ever seen.
Daddy, I would feel much more safe and free in that house, Daddy. Please, 50,000.
Then they rented it out and they had to foreclose it. It was during the financial crisis. The housing collapse.
Imagine if she sneezed. Oh, you dirty
I
bastard.
think I legitimately hate you. I can't. If I search, like, I can't tell. I feel like I might actually hate you. It's boiling up. It's boiling to a point. A key part of these televangelical exorcisms is the theatrics. You gotta be a show pony if you're gonna be a televangelist exorcism guy, right? The more chaotic it is, the higher chance the impressionable audience will believe in the pastor's magical power.
She's gonna feel that in the morning. Jesus Christ. Wake up in the morning, walk downstairs like that. Parents like, go and watch Slayer last night. Nah, just church. Just church.
Hours. At the Supernatural Church, Pastor Daniel Adams cures the sick and fights against demons. Can I also just say I hate how he spells supernatural? Fuck off, dude. To do this, he has his followers called Forerunners pay monthly memberships that range from $22 to $555 a month. Remember how we said it sounds like a corporation? What does it sound like? Does this church sound like? I don't know. If you decide to join, you'll enjoy seeing all sorts of holy performances. People falling over and shaking, some screaming at the top of their lungs, and even demons coming forward and speaking to Daniel. Like this one here.
Does she want you?
No.
She wants
I was expecting a little bit more. Does the demon speak to you? No. Does the demon speak to you? No. Oh, I'm in the wrong job. I got a church. Guys, you're all coming to church for me. It'll only cost you $1,000 a week, and I will exercise the spunk out of you, or whatever. This is a claustrophobia we used against you in my cult. What, really? Just the demons hiding things, and you got locked in little spaces to write confess. Holy shit! I can't wait. Not out of a sense of morbid curiosity, but to obviously speak to some of you guys about this. I had no idea this shit was going on in the UK.
Jesus?
Yes.
Then you know what that means.
I don't care!
Thank God I paid $555 for that. That's worth the monthly subscription. Actually, to be fair, if you were a guy who's just like, I like watching crazy people do shit, is $555 worth the admission for like watching people get fake exercise? Like they believe that they're being exercised? If you're just like a people watcher, is that not fascinating?
I'd pay the $22.
If I got to see like 4 fake exorcisms and
yeah.
they believed it?
If it's a big spectacle.
The thing is, right, what if you went in there to bust them? Oh, I don't think I'd be susceptible to it because I'm not in the slightest religious. Even as a kid, and I don't mean to be disrespectful to anyone's religion, even as a kid, when I was sat in church, and it was like, yeah, about that burning bush, even as like 8 or 9 years old, I'm sat there like, this is bullshit. And then Moses parted the sea, and I'm like, no, he didn't. That's impossible. Jesus walked on water. No, he didn't. Walked into wine. No! As a kid, I thought that. So I doubt I could go into one of these places to try and, like, infiltrate them. I don't think I'd get looped. I wonder if people have gone to try and infiltrate them and then got, like, hooked into it because of the power of suggestion and the feel-good. That's scary because these people are fucking the superpowers. That was me as a kid too. Me too, Beardo. My parents were like, your mum used to be. It was more my great-grandmother when she was alive that, basically, because she was elderly, like, even when I was a kid, she was old as shit. And it was like, when she asked for things, she got it. And then it was like, can the boys go to church? I mean, my brother had to go to a Pentecostal church. And at some point, I started enjoying it, because there was, like, food at the end. You'd go in, you'd have to sing the really weird songs, because there was a Christian song about Batman and Robin fighting for truth, justice, and your liberty, but then it would go into a God section. It was really fucked up, come to think of it. And then afterwards, there was, like, party rings and squash and pop and cake. Damn it, they were trying to lure me in to get smacked in the face with a weighted jacket. Vicky Emming, thank you very, very much for the $50. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. Jerry Satz, good evening to you. I'm glad I got out when I did. I remember going home and saying to my mum, I don't believe in God. Because my mum was very religious. she's not now. When I was young, she was religious, but not very. And then my teenage years, she was born again. And that was a bit crazy. Yeah, I'm glad you can speak about it, Sweet Goth. Really, thank you. You look at these pastors make me lose weight. I don't know, because when I went, they gave me cake and fucking party rings. That's why I'm fat, man. The church made me fat when I was 7. Wankers.
It has to be.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a big deal, and people are like, "Oh my god!" I mean, would that not be kind of fascinating one time?
What if it's the girl spitting up cum?
No, I mean, if that's not worth the price of 5, I mean, I don't know what else is. If a guy's just like, "What is that?" And she's like, "Oh."
Actually, you know what'd be really cool if she actually spit up an egg, kind of like Hillary Clinton in that video.
Yeah, she's got the Clinton egg. But to sweeten the deal, Daniel offers training to become an exorcist, along with a certificate of training for every membership.
I've got one of them. I don't know if you know that. I've got a demonology certificate. And Dr. Kieran O'Keefe knows who I am. Justin, let rip in chat. Who doesn't love party rings? Do you know what? I don't actually like them. They were alright when I was a kid. Yeah, my mum got pushy with it. And coming from my mum's side, my grandmother and my grandfather on my mother's side were very atheist. But then my great-grandmother, my nan's mum, was Pentecostal. And then my dad's side of the family were Catholic. This is another thing. When I was a kid, my grandparents on my dad's side, their house used to freak me out. Because there was like the proper Jesus on the cross, massive brass ornaments and shit everywhere. And for some reason, they had like pictures of Jesus in the bathroom and shit. I knew they were weird when they had carpet in the bathroom. Who the fuck was carpet in the bathroom? Bizarre. But yeah, as a kid, the Catholic side of my family, I was a bit like, oh, I don't like this. I was very young, but seeing a guy on a cross, like, all over the house, freaked me the fuck out. Like, Jesus is watching you in the bath. Stop it. I'm young.
Tier. Kind of like Scientology, except actually more retarded. Once you're certified, you can head over to this online store.
I thought you couldn't say that word on YouTube.
Buy a Demon Sniper t-shirt to show you mean business. Wow. I feel like I have some kind of clairvoyant. I feel like I keep calling this shit. So how much more could you make it seem like this is such a stupid thing? When it's like, so when you're done, you get a Demon Sniper shirt.
You got to get the COD fan base.
You got to get the young, impressionable COD fan base in there. That's the only way to perform exorcisms, for sure. Most of these pastors get away with exaggerating their exorcisms. However, some go too far, causing people to see through their lies. Catherine Crick is a failed actress turned pastor who is now worth over $10 million. She's doing all right for herself. The self-proclaimed apostle.
Dandalf, we're starting a Church of the Dragons. We'll have Dragon Sniper shirts. Maybe we'll get some Dragon Glass carrying shirts. Me and you can be like ministers. We'll send people out into the crowd to rile them all up. It's guaranteed to work.
Offers a wide range of services, such as deliverance ministry training for a measly $10,000. It's easy as chump change. I'm Catherine. I'm a dickhead. Or if she has to travel somewhere, she'll probably charge you a whopping $20,000 to go to you.
I'll just take the plane ticket.
I think I'm good, actually. No, it's really worth it. I'm all right. Catherine has outright denied these claims. However, she has openly claimed to charge anywhere from $3,000 to $11,000 per session. And with the things, too, when people say per session, it's never one.
Yeah.
They lock you into a couple, for sure. Not including travel and boarding, which, you have to pay for.
I'd go to that church. Make a fucking killing. Can you imagine the protesters outside? You'd have like twin paranormal proving demons. Exploring with fighters. Sam and Corbin all them lot outside. It's a scam. It's a scam. These guys are in on it. And the response would be, how the fuck does it feel, bitch? I've made this entire scenario up in my head. There's something fucking wrong with me. And Hills, thank you for the £2. The worst one I think is Benny Hinn. Benny Hinn? Laughing at your own banter. I just made this whole scenario in my head where me and Dandorf starting the church. Papel's the collector, and then all the fakers will come for us shouting we fake, and our call back is, "Oh, do you like it?" That's hilarious. That's great, right? Easy money.
Or as well, should we try to get her?
Oh my God.
Yeah. We try to have her come out.
Yeah.
People are suspicious of this and believe her $10 million net worth is the result of overcharging gullible customers. Yeah. Especially she probably gets it. She did the Joseph Smith thing. You go into these places, you get all the rich people bought in. That's probably what she's doing. She's probably sitting there and she's just like, I don't care about the fucking poor people. Give me the rich yucks.
Hang on a second. Hold on. Beardo, get the dragon out of my butt. No, not them. Not them dragons. I just gotta check something there. Sure, the mods have probably. So look at channel activity, shall we? Emerson, do you enjoy going around people's streams just talking shit? If you're not enjoying yourself, don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. Now, mock me and say that my laugh is fake and all this crap however often you want. Insult me by all means. You ever fucking insult somebody that's putting money into my community again because they've only put £2 in? You're not going to be able to because you're fucking banned, but have some respect, will you? What a piece of shit. You're banned. Get the fuck out of my chat. Lee MC, thank you for the £2. I just saw this go out the street. I just saw this pop on a screen, and then I saw the other stuff. He was trying to get at me, and when I didn't react to it, he started having a go with people. Oh, £2. Cheeky prick. Anne Robinson, thank you for the £2. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Lee MC, thank you for the troll tax. Did we miss a troll? Or Emerson? I really have no idea what he was on about. Yeah, I think it was the same guy that was in earlier, and I silently booted. The way he was talking was the same pattern. I booted him silently earlier, and he's obviously come back in, and he couldn't get at me, so he's going to other people. Thank you for the Shadow Icy 2. Thank you for the Shadow Icy. Thank you, Shadow Icy, for the £2 troll orc tax. Catherine Lawrence, thank you for the £2 tax. Don't let him back in. Oh, he's not coming back in. Mock me, and I'll put up with it for a certain amount of time. Do not ever mock my audience. But look, you mocked somebody for £2, and now the money's rolling in. What a twat. Blue Sky Lissa, thank you for the 199 troll tax. Slick, thank you for the £2 point made troll tax. Absolutely. Right. Back to having fun. Sorry, people can shout at me all they want. Leave my fucking viewers out of this.
They can afford it.
They can afford it. Well, not only can they afford it, they're like, she's like, I'm going to bleed them dry.
Richard Larson, thanks for the 20 Swedish coronas troll tax? Troll tax, not poll tax. That cost me money. Andrew Hill, thank you for the £2 troll tax. Watch Cocaine Bear. Hilarious. It's great, isn't it? Kaza G, thank you for the £2. Beardo has voted you off the island. Absolutely. Barbara Robinson with a £10 troll tax. Anne Wilkinson with a £2 Trent Bennett with the $2. Nicole, thank you for the £5 troll tax collection. You are my congregation. Cass McSass, thank you for the $1.99. Blue Floyd, thank you for the £5. Fuck him, troll. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's probably sat there like, hang on, how the fuck have I mocked him and he's got money? You've just bought me food, idiot. Not you guys. W. Sean Bailew, thank you for the $19.99 US trolling it. Sandra BPH UK, thank you for the £2 troll tax. There is nothing wrong with £2. People's time ain't fucking free. Bristol Paranormal Hunters UK, thank you for the £2 for the troll tax. Pinky's Art and Crafts, thank you for the 5 New Zealand digery dollary dues troll tax. All these donos are real. Emerson, exactly that. It's not a cult. It's not. Where's my weighted jacket? Ah. Well, Mr. Troll, you did. He mocked somebody for only putting £2 into the chat, so I chewed him out, and then the chat went nuts. Alrar! Get out my pub! Ban for life, stay out. Absolutely crazy, Katie. Back to the funny.
Money's my money.
I don't skate.
My money.
Shane McDonald, thank you for the £2. Appreciate you.
Being called a scam artist is not the worst thing Catherine dealt with. Multiple articles have called her a false prophet and a heretic after catching her faking the healing capabilities used to build her media.
Quickie Bird, thank you for the £5 troll tax. Thank you very, very much. The £2 cult. Yeah. I'll take this shit on tour. Somebody in the crowd will at some point shout something horrible, and then you can all pelt me with pound coins. It'll hurt, but it'll be great. Watford Billy, hang on. This is a cult. £10. Thank you. Sage Rat with a £2 troll tolerance. Thank you very, very much. This is incredible. I'm going to make a video out of this. Sage Rat, thank you for the $2 troll tolerance. PTD Tech Not Bullshit, thank you for the £10 troll tax. Margaret Kieran, thank you for the €2. Wayne's Rockworld, thank you for the £2. Can I have some change, please? I'll reimburse you at the Priest Cottage. Geiger's Gifts, thank you for the £2. Trolling along. Happy mail in the post. Geiger's Gifts, I had your box. I did the video in your box, right? I did that. Laura Lee, thank you for the £2. I feel like crap now for my little £2. It's not a little £2. It is not a little £2 from anyone. It's not. That's massive. And I appreciate you. Even if that dickhead didn't. Beardo, you need to make short of this. I think I'm going to. Trent Bennett, thank you for the £2. Beardo Sumo Wrestler. Oh, ban your ass, Trent. Kelly Pope, thank you for the £3. Appreciate you guys. The troll is effed up. I would donate if I had 2 pennies for him to get. Kimberly, don't stress about it.
Empire. If you search Catherine online, you'll find tons of clips similar to all the other pastors we have covered. People are screaming on the floor, etc., and just like the other pastors, she cures these people and the crowd erupts. It's the same.
How bad did that backfire on that idiot? Thank you, thank you, Kelly. Megan Behind Blue Eyes, thank you for the £2 troll tax. $2. I appreciate you. Oh, Valentine's shit for you both. Hey, appreciate it. Thank you. Wait, whoa. Whoa now. Do they allow you to do 5p super chats? I have no idea. I think it's got to be 99p. I don't know. And they're right. Is a community coming together mocking these fools? It absolutely is. That's more insulting to those donating rather than trying to insult Beardo. Absolutely is why I chewed him out the way I did.
Bullshit. But her special power involves waving her hand over people's heads and declaring spirits gone, as well as removing generational curses.
I don't think I missed anyone. If I did, I'm very sorry, but there was a lot came in then. I appreciate every one of you. Legends.
But not everybody was so convinced, leading to her being publicly exposed. She has used the same actress, easily identified by her specific tattoo. Catherine, you dumb bitch.
Crisis actor 101.
Also, too, it's just like, dude, could you not just like pay off a random person in each town?
There's only so many people, so many good actors out there.
Well, yeah, so many good actors, and because she's a failed actress, she's probably just like, they didn't understand my mastery. She's like, you get it. You're my actual pupil.
Yeah, my disciple.
Yeah, they'll never sell it. I'll have to do.
Kazuji, thank you for the £2 troll tax on behalf of Kimberly Shepherd. You beautiful, kind human, you. Firefly, thank you for the $2.79. Thank you very, very much. If I didn't mention it already, Kazuji, as promised,
do it myself. Like, Catherine, we can't clone you.
Kimberly Shepherd has paid 2 bits for you as well.
Not only that, but this same woman has been used in one of Ben Larson's exorcisms as well. Either this person is loose.
I've excised the troll.
For herself, or She's being a paid actress of possession, right? She's probably just a fucking actor. That is not the only instance of Catherine using the same actor for her miracles. During her Deliverance Roadshow that she takes across the continent, Canada audience members noticed the same man possessed on 2 consecutive nights. I thought that you cured this one already.
Oh, paid actors, busted, rumbled. Diane Quinney, thank you for the $1.99. Thank you very, very much.
She even uses children in her stunts that are as young as newborn infants, claiming she can free the family of a demonic curse, which is so fucked up, dude. What kind of psychopath allows that? Here, you can use my baby, Catherine.
I've seen some where they say autism's like a curse made by demons, and that they can cure autism by removing the demon.
He got in the car. I didn't ask anything. I didn't say anything. And he's
Jimmy, thank you for the €5. If I hope this can help you out, a bit broke. These have to help you with funds when I get back working. Legendary. Please don't put yourself short. Guys, please don't say it's not much. It is, all right? It is. It's more than I deserve. Thank you. Kelly, thank you for the $1.99. I appreciate you. 2 possessions. Can't catch him. He must have got exercised. As he went out the door, Demon was like, I'm going to get you. Ah. He's had to go back the next night, pay another $500. Poor bastard.
words to me were, Mommy, there was something evil in my mind.
It's fucked up.
Yeah. Other miracles she performs consist of saving a man from Nazi witchcraft, which ends in him violently rolling on the stage for the crowd's reaction. Go ahead and show it here.
Praise God. Praise God.
I think the guy's probably just a racist Nazi. I don't know. She also once saved a woman from all the demons she had acquired eating cursed food. She's like, every time you ate Panda Express, you got a demon in you. She's like, oh boy. Oh, I'm definitely cursing, Catherine. To this day.
Shirt looks good on your wolf whistle. Why, thank you, Kazuji. Thank you for the $2 Australian.
Catherine and all the other TV pastors are making bank off their exorcism practices, despite many of them being debunked. Watching these videos, however, here is something else on my mind. If you watch enough of these LARPing exorcisms, you'll realize that a lot of these pastors are hitting and shoving these poor people to the ground. I mean, like, they are assaulting these fucking people. Even if they're actors, you're like, God damn, dude. Eventually, someone has to get hurt. So how dangerous can these exorcisms get? Believe it.
Well, exorcisms, I don't like to use the term real exorcisms, but the exorcist or the exorcism, look what's already happened. When the church that don't say $5,000 are doing exorcisms and people are starved to death. This is dark. I'm glad that he's made light of a dark subject, so you can kind of laugh, but the story still gets through.
Or not, there's a long list of people that have been injured. What's even worse is that a lot of them were hurt by being sat on or stomped on. Yeah, they fucking curb stomped. At a small church in a remote Minnesota town, a woman was sent to the hospital after the pastor believed she was a witch. Are we Puritans?
fuck?
Is it the 14th century? Are we in the 14th century, Nick? Is it 15th century right now?
I don't think so.
I don't think it is either. That's weird.
Carl Johnson, thanks for the £2 troll tax. Appreciate you. Look, we band together and go after these people. I mean, I'm not the biggest of creators, so I don't know how much damage I could do. But I'm certainly up for it. I mean, I've got friends in the community that have been through this. One of them I've spoken to over a few. I'm not going to break any privacy or anything. Yeah, this needs more eyes on it.
Reverend Stephen Heelberg was mid-sermon when Mulaney Underwood entered the church and immediately caught his gaze. That just pissed him off. So if anything, he's probably on a roll. He's probably just like doing bumps of coke and he's just like, uh-oh, witch! You know what I mean? It's probably something like that. He stopped what he was saying and rushed over to the woman, asking how she was before jumping over more chairs to get to her so he could push her to the ground. God damn. While on the ground, he called her a witch and began to shout, "Get out! Get out!" while jumping on top of her. Thankfully, she only suffered a few bruised ribs, but the issues didn't stop there. When the case went to trial, Reverend Stephen brought 350 church members to hum the song "We Shall Overcome" in the hallways and followed prosecution witnesses into the bathroom. In the
To every time Beardo gets trolled, how much for Skade? Leesburg Paranormal, thank you for the 199. I don't understand that. Sorry. Favorite colors? My favorite color is the lack of color. Mrs. Geek loves purple. Everything I got is black or red, or black and red. Purple and red. Mostly black.
And Stephen was acquitted of all charges because the jury found his religious intent to be sincere. One jury stated, quote, "He was truly sincere in what he was doing. It was his feeling he was confronting a spiritual force. He felt she was susceptible to that force." There's got to be better vetting for juries, man.
A jury of your peers, and you realize, like, how retarded most of them are.
I would, dude, that shit's gonna, some karma type shit's gonna come back and bite him in the ass. Stomp on some dude. Uh-oh, there's a bullet in your chest. You never know. I mean, maybe don't put that in, but still, you know what I'm saying? I bet you some people are like, I'm not gonna, like, okay, well, if that's how it is, that's how it is. Let's fucking go.
So he just picked she just walked in?
She just walked in and he was like, are you, and he like was toppling over chairs. Are you okay? Get out! And he just pushed her to the ground and stomped on her ribs like a fucking psychopath. Cool! 4 years later, a similar incident occurred in Glendale, California, except the victim wasn't so lucky. Soon So Choi was a Bangladeshi missionary visiting a Korean church. She was approached by a family from China that claimed that a 57-year-old Kyung Cha Chung was possessed by demons, causing her to be arrogant and disobedient towards her husband.
So, because his wife didn't conform, it was a demon. This ain't gonna work. Good guys dress in black, remember that. Absolutely, not just that, it's slimming.
A son called Kyung and her husband Jae Wo to his church, and once there, the two men strapped her down and began to walk and stomp on her body.
What is the? Are they trying to beat the demon?
I think it's literally them being like, I feel like it's a human brain of being like you're expelling something, so they actually just think about like smashing and things like actually expelling, right? Like,
yeah, the innards. Oh man! Tell me these guys haven't got away with it as well. I appreciate the Geiger, thank you.
I mean, it seems stupid, but I think that's people's actual, like, well, you have to stomp the demon out kind of thing.
It's like using the Bible and hitting someone in the stomach.
Yeah, I don't they believe.
Hey, Jimmy, thank you for your membership. Thank you very, very much for the 18 months. Let's go. Please keep the bunk in the fakers. You're an inspiration. I ain't going anyway, and I ain't stopping. We may be going down a new route with these crazy motherfuckers.
That with each footstep, they were forcing zeal into her body and driving.
I don't think Papa Meat's making this up. No.
Driving out the demon they called Legion, like from the actual Exorcist movie. I am Zubulu, whatever the fuck it is. After a grueling 7-hour exorcism, 7 hours, Kyung would die from severe internal injuries, including shredded muscles and crushed organs, and 16 broken ribs. Following her death, Sung and Jo were both charged with involuntary manslaughter.
It's not involuntary manslaughter. They've flat out fucking murdered someone. I don't get that. How?
And the priest received a maximum sentence of 4 years, while the husband received only 2 years.
Long.
Next controversy, the evangelicals go after Beardo. Fucking bring them on.
Give him more. Give him more.
I'm at a point now where I'm like, what do we expect, man? Like, literally, with all this, how many times have we said stuff like that? Where you're like, that's it? A woman sat there and got stomped to death, felt everything, and you get 4 years maximum, and then another guy gets 2. But it doesn't stop there. Inside the Lord's Church in New...
What's not premed... I don't know. But if... So according to certain courts and certain court and legal systems, depending on where you live, if you do it in the name of God, it's not so bad. I beg to fucking differ. Hey, appreciate the chemical.
New Zealand, Pastor Luke Lee gathered a small group of followers.
They claim they didn't aim to murder. That shit don't wash for me. They behaved in a way that ultimately they stamped a woman to death. That's murder.
To witness him perform an exorcism on a young woman named
worries, Peter.
Joanna Lee. Joanna was held down on a mattress while Luke sat and bounced on her abdomen to flush out the demons. When he was finished with that, he then strangled her until she died. After she died, her body would remain inside the church for 6 days while the congregation videotaped it, hoping to capture a resurrection. During those 6 days, Luke would lie on top of her body and blow into her mouth as a part of his resurrection ritual. He also shaved her head and had his congregation sing to her. He called in the rest of his church to witness the miracle, but when one of the followers saw Joanne's black, rotted corpse, they called the police. Luke was quickly arrested and charged with manslaughter. He was sentenced to 6 years in prison and was deported back to South Korea in 2000.
6 years? Oh my god. All of that shit, and then they kept... Oh my fuck it. Some church of power in some places. Bishops get jobs in Yeah, true. Yeah, you see it with, like, politicians and stuff. Asking the church, can they do things? I mean, I don't think the church got that power over here. Surely not. How deep a rabbit hole is this? What I thought was going to be a funny video going into.
7. Oh god, it makes my stomach fucking hurt. What's so fucked up too is that you see all of this stuff, and then like a lot of the times when I see these televangelist people doing the exorcisms, you're like, these are the only people, and these are just actors, and it's just stupid, and it's them trying to manipulate money out of people. And then you forget that there's actual cult-like people, and there's people that believe it so much that they just go and fucking murder people, and it's just like,
oh, it got so dark.
It's insane, man.
Delusional. Yeah.
It's fucking delusional.
I do apologize. I didn't realize I should have probably put a disclaimer on this. I didn't think it would get that dark. Fucking hell. I'm mind blown in...
Exorcisms are supposed to be a serious event meant to save someone's life from demonic possession. Nowadays, they are nothing more than a party trick for pastors to profit on. And if it wasn't enough that most of these TV pastors require paid entry into their church, but now they trick people into believing that their life-threatening disease are curable. They're fucking monsters. It's just another case of people in power exploiting gullible and people that are in bad situations who simply want to believe in something. And in my opinion, they're the biggest waste of fucking life on the planet. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and for the love of God, don't participate in a fucking exorcism.
Absolutely fucking not.
Right? I mean, what the fuck do we learn from this? I don't know. Run away from churches? I mean, I feel disgusting after reading those last two stories. I don't know. Stay safe out there, guys. Keep the demons at bay. We'll see you in the next one. Welcome back.
Right, so obviously I've pinned the link at the top of the chat there. Please do go and check out Papa Meat's original content. It's normally not quite that heavy. And I don't think he was thinking he was going to be that heavy at the end. UGC Jack D, thank you for the 15 months. Beta will bite your toes to Oh, absolutely fucking not. No. Oh, you've turned my fucking stomach there. You've absolutely turned my stomach there. Ah, oh, for the love of God. Absolutely. Right. So what time are we? Holy shit, it's 5-2. Alright, copy link. So I'm going to send everyone over to Don't Scare Clay. I'm going to drop the link in the chat and then I'll pin that. Please do go check out Papa Meat. Check out his content. He does loads of different stuff. It's not normally paranormal adjacent. I better turn that off. It's not always paranormal, very rarely paranormal adjacent, but do please go check it out. It's a fun... I can still hear that. You guys shouldn't be able to hear it, but I can. Please go do check... I don't know what I'm saying. Please go check out Papa Meat. Please go check out Don't Scare Clay. Her channel is pinned at the top. I'm not sure what her video is tonight. Someone's watching part 2. I don't know if I actually pasted that then. Please go check out Don't Scare Clay, and I will catch you all. I thought I did an ending screen. Oh, that's the other stream. Appreciate you all. Thank you all for your kindness. Thank you all for absolutely ripping the shit out of the troll. I appreciate you guys. Much love to you all. Beardo. out.
I'm not talking to you now.
Sorry, I just tickled myself. I'm like, oh! Mr. Wave, you literally legs, arms, and a head. This one's a good one. I swear. This one is really a good one. I used to hate facial hair. But then it grew on me. Bye.
I'm not talking to you now.
Sorry, I just tickled myself. I'm like, oh! Mr. Wave, you literally legs, arms, and a head. What the fuck? They were laughing faces. They were laughing faces. That's the first time ever. Ha! Screw you, tomato heat.